Y'all, it's your girl Monica, and if you are a real estate professional but you really don't like it anymore and you're afraid to say it out loud, I get it. This video is for you, okay? I'm a real estate broker, have been since 2014. Matter of fact, I own my own real estate brokerage, and I was getting burnt out to the point where I was looking for some other options around 2020, right? Like, I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I think there was a deal that was falling apart and I couldn't keep it together, and I'm just like, over it, okay? So my point to you is this, is I understand exactly where you're coming from. You're looking at my production over the last I think 2021 to 2023. And matter of fact, let's hop over and look at everything up until like today, as of the recording of this video, which is November of 2024. So as you can see here, 1.5 million roundabouts in production over 4 years. What in the world was I focusing on? Because clearly it was not real estate. This real estate activity that you see was as a result of like referrals, like my clients needing help selling or buying or whatever, and that was it. I didn't go out and actively try to market real estate because something else had my undivided attention. And that something else was a membership program. So this video is to introduce to you the benefits of a membership business model. Right now, what you have is a struggle business model. You are in a business that you don't control the inventory, you don't control the interest rate, you don't control the availability of funds, you don't control the buyer, you don't control the seller. You're just in there swimming, hoping and praying that everything works out. And normally, if you're good enough and you take care of people, that's all you need. And you'll get that business, right? But it's a struggle-based business model. Whereas the membership-based business model is the wave of the future. How do I know? Do you have a Netflix subscription? Do you have a Hulu subscription? Do you have an Apple Music subscription? Do you get anything auto shipped for yourself or your dog every month? Farmer's Dog subscription, okay? Subscriptions are where you need to be in business. Subscriptions make your revenue predictable every single month. So while I made a unpredictable $47,000 in real estate commissions over 4 years by, not really even trying, I made $624,000 during that same time. So let's take a look at it. So that first year, 2021, let's hop back and forth. 2021, I did $619,900 in sales, a whopping $18,597 in commissions. And normally I would be like not proud of that number, but there is absolutely no shame in my game because I was over here running numbers with this membership subscription. And this is what I want you guys to understand, because you're thinking, okay, great, Monica, that's wonderful for you. You had a situation that worked out for you. And if you don't know what that story is, I was burning out as a real estate broker. I heard about notaries making a whole bunch of money. I decided to get into their space, and I started this thing called Notary Nerd University. Didn't know anything about, what it meant to be a notary, but I hopped in anyway because my real estate broker skills are transferable to a whole bunch of places, okay? And so are yours. So before you start saying, well, Monica, yeah, you could do it, but I can't. I don't know about that because I didn't know anything about the notary space. I knew how to solve people's problems, though. I knew how to bring people together, people who had a common goal. Hello, sound familiar? So before you discount yourself and say, well, I don't think I could do a membership business model, absolutely you can. You just have to find a group of people to help, right? So 2021, while I only sold at $619,000 in real estate, I was over here making almost $80,000 during that same time frame, right? And I did this screenshot just to show you it was 2021, and then this is just without the year. Now that second year, okay, it turned all the way up. So do you think I was concerned about? Look, I didn't sell anything in 2022 in real estate. I listen, okay. I at this point being very selective on what real estate I did do. As a matter of fact, I got a call from a client and she was like, Monica, do you work with first time home buyers? I said, no, I don't. Okay. I gave her the reasons as to why, affordability and availability of inventory and all of that. But I normally I would have tried to figure that out. Back in 2011, 2012, I would have tried to figure out how to help her niece. Okay. 2024, I can't do that. Why? Because there's too many things against her niece for me to be able to try to pretend like I can actually help her buy a house, right? On a fixed income, right? In Nashville, Tennessee. So there was so much. But my bottom line is I didn't sell any real estate in 2022, but I made $239,198 in that same year in this membership business model. So basically what I'm trying to get you to understand is that if real estate is not doing it for you anymore, first and foremost, that's okay. It's okay to, I know sometimes it feels bad saying that out loud because you don't want to seem disloyal, but we all get it. Like, for those of us who have been in the game for long enough, I know exactly what you're going through, right? 2023, things started to slow down because, the notary space is a specialty niche market and things started to slow down for them. So things started to slow down for me. But even the slowdown wasn't bad, right? In 2023, I made about $25,000 in commissions, sold around $800,000, but I still had this money coming in too. So again, the membership business model smoothed out my income, made it predictable. I knew what I had coming in every single month to where I wasn't so stressed about real estate, right? Let's move on to current time, 2024. This year, I haven't really done anything. I think I've closed one deal, and that's okay. I'm not mad at that. Why? Because again, this membership business model that I've developed over the last 4 years has been feeding me consistently. Well, Monica, it doesn't look like it's feeding you as good as it used to. You're right. It has slowed down. $68,000 from that membership business model, because again, it was notary focused, notary niche, and that whole situation slowed down tremendously with the increase of the interest rates. However, if you know me, I pivot. So while the 2024 to date, this number, 68,000 and some change, while this $68,000 and some change slowed down tremendously, your girl pivoted in this same time frame, generated around 30,000 from her coaching business, again, using that same business model. So I say all of that to say this, right? The membership business model is something you definitely want to take a look at. Tomorrow night, Tuesday, November the 26th, I am going to be hosting a Coach's Corner where we're going to be talking about it, and I'm helping you figure out exactly if this is something that would work for you. Again, you're taking your existing skills and you're applying it to this model. You don't have to know how to be a notary or know how to do this or know how to do that. You have to know how to do something. I will say that, because you have to be able to put something in a program where people want to subscribe to it. And not only subscribe, but stick around for a while. Because for me, I realize with this business model that people will cancel if you no longer serve them. So having a healthy business model, or having a healthy inventory, kind of, if you imagine listings in your membership program, having listings inside of there that people actually need and want and are helping them is key to it. And that's what I'll talk to you about. There was 100 spots this morning. There are 56. Let me just refresh this to make sure. There are 55 spots left. It's going to be live on Zoom. No, there will not be a replay. So if you can't make it live, I apologize. Maybe I'll do this again in the future. But the bottom line is, I am going to be talking about how you can go into 2025 with this business model so you don't have to depend 100% on your real estate in order to bring you your money. Okay. And real quick, I wanted to share this with you guys. Not even 2 hours ago. This is why, let me get out of here. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So not even, let's see, 12:07. Right now it is 1:48. So not even 2 hours ago, I sent out an email, okay, to my database that is as a result of this membership program. And in that short period of time, I was able to make $1,000. How did I do that? Because when you have a membership program that is so full of good quality information, that information never gets old. New people will find you and new people will want that information. So I sent out an email at 12:07, and at 12:59, okay, Less than an hour later, I had a new student in that particular program. And then another one purchased right after that. So if you can see here, let me show you. This is the power of having a membership program, right? So at 116, let me just make it bigger so you can see it, right? I took this screenshot in preparation for this video, and $933.86, right? Just from sending an email to people who wanted something that was already in my membership program from years ago. Like, you got to get with this. Like, you know something, you're capable of doing something. Like I said, I didn't know anything about being a notary. I got my notary commission in September of 2020. I started this program January of 2021. And in January of 2021 through August of 2021, I had made $100,000, all using my real estate skills to bring people together to help them solve a problem. So click the link below, get into this live tomorrow. We're probably going to go all night, so just be prepared, and I'll see you there. Peace.